English didn't become a global language just because it is a beautiful or easy language. It became global because of history, power, and economics. First, there was the British Empire, which spread the language around the world. Then, in modern times, there is the huge economic and cultural power of the United States through movies, technology, and business. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Voices on the Road. I'm your host today, Chloe. Before we dive in, as always, you can find the full transcript in the description box. If you want to take notes while listening, or if you want to learn more about Amie Road, feel free to click the link and check it out. Alright, let's get back to today's topic. Today, I want to start with a very simple question, but one that we almost never ask ourselves. Have you ever thought about the real reason we learn English? Why don't we all learn French or Spanish or Swahili in school? Why is English the one language that everyone in the world feels they must learn? You might say, because it is an international language, or because it helps me get a good job. And that is true. But why is it an international language? Today, we're going to talk about a fascinating concept called linguistic imperialism. So, what is linguistic imperialism? Imperialism is a big word. Historically, it means when one strong country takes control over other countries. Linguistic imperialism means the dominance, the power and control of one language over others. English didn't become a global language just because it is a beautiful or easy language. It became global because of history, power, and economics. First, there was the British Empire, which spread the language around the world. Then, in modern times, there is the huge economic and cultural power of the United States through movies, technology, and business. But it is very important to understand that the spread of English did not happen automatically by accident. It didn't just spread naturally like the wind. Instead, it was pushed and mediated by specific agencies. For example, governments make policies about which languages must be taught in schools. Big language institutions promote English tests all over the world. And historically, speaking English was a symbol of the elite group, the richest and the most powerful people in society. They were the ones who set the rules and decided that English was the language of education and success. Because of this, learning English sometimes feels less like a choice and more like a requirement if you want to survive and be successful. But here's the important part. Does this mean we should stop learning English? Absolutely not. At Amie Road, we believe that you can take this powerful tool and use it for your dreams. You don't learn English to forget your own culture. You learn English to empower yourself, to step out of your comfort zone, and to share your unique, nuanced perspective with the rest of the world. English is just a bridge. You decide where the bridge takes you. Now, let's move to our vocabulary corner. Here are 5 keywords from today's episode. Number 1, imperialism. This is a noun. It refers to a system where one powerful country controls other countries, often influencing their culture and language. Example sentence: linguistic imperialism explains why English is so dominant in global business. Number 2, dominance. This means having power and influence over others. Example sentence: the dominance of the English language is obvious on the internet. Number 3, elite. This is a noun or an adjective. It refers to a small group of people who have a lot of power, money, or influence in society. Example sentence: Historically, speaking a foreign language was a privilege for the elite. Number 4, institution. This is a large and important organization, like a university, a government department, or a bank. Example sentence: Educational institutions play a big role in deciding what students learn. Number 5, empower. This is a beautiful verb. It means to give someone the power, confidence, or authority to do something. Example sentence: Learning a new language can truly empower you to travel the world safely. Thank you for listening to Voices on the Road. If you want to learn more about Amie Road, we're an English learning platform focusing not only on English improvement, but also achieving your dream life through English learning. If you want to know more, please follow us on Instagram, Amie Road Official. That is AMIEROAD_OFFICIAL. I'll see you in the next one. Stay tuned.